Hey guys, it's Jessica Peterson here. Thank you so much for speaking with me yesterday and accepting this free strategy video. I'm super excited you did because today we're going to go over 3 strategies you can start applying right away, and it's going to make a huge difference for your business. Right now you have 0 traffic coming to this website, which means that you're missing out on over 60 to 70% of your jobs every single month. So these strategies I'm about to show you are going to help fix that. We're going to help you bring that traffic to your website so you're landing more jobs, helping more people in your community. And I know it will because we've applied the exact same strategies with over 50 other restoration companies just like you guys, and it has made a huge difference. Okay, so we're going to talk about content, citations, and then backlinks. Okay, so here we are on your website. Looks like your website is secured, so that is good. Let's see what we have here. You have a phone number listed, but it is not a click to call. Websites need to be properly built and optimized for Google to send customers to your website, but they also now require mobile friendliness, which means having click to call buttons and easy to navigate menus and pages for mobile devices. Okay, now Google doesn't rank websites based on appearance. It is based on content, so you do need to have a separate page for every single one of the services that you offer. And that's going to allow you to write written content based around the local keywords. So you guys are serving San Diego or the San Diego area. You need to have keywords like San Diego water damage restoration San Diego, etc. Okay? People search differently, so you need to write your content based around those local keywords and those different variations so you can capture as much of those search volume as possible to your website. Your homepage is the most important page of your website, and it requires at least 1,500 words or more of content. And so this is all you have for content. Google sends crawlers to your website, and it's going to crawl all your videos and images. So all your images need to be optimized and saved with those local keywords. And then all of this content. This homepage needs 1,500 words or more, and it should be a summary of each of your major services. If your competitors have more than 1,500 words, you need more than they do. You'll need to have 1,800 or even 2,000 words on the page. So you need to make sure that you are optimizing this home page with the right type of content and keyword strategy, and that those services have their own pages with their own content and keyword strategy. And then you should also consider, if you're servicing multiple areas, doing the same thing for service area pages. That way you have the right type of content and keyword strategy for every area you service, which allows you to be found in those areas. Now, if we were to look at the top water damage restoration, the top ranking on Google, we have certified restoration. Now, they have a good looking site. You can see that they have separate pages for all of their major services. They do have the click to call buttons. You can see that their content is based around those local keywords. Okay, water damage restoration in San Diego. They have a couple repetitions. Couple repetitions is how Google is going to pick up those keywords and index them so you can rank. You can see they have quite a bit more content than you guys have, so you have to have more. You need more content, more pages, blogs, etc. These guys also have service area pages. So these guys are beatable, but you guys do have to have that content and keyword strategy in place to be able to do that. Google sends crawlers that are like little robots, as I mentioned, that crawl everything. And so when you don't have this type of information on your website, Google doesn't know who you are, the services you offer, or where you perform the services. So we cannot expect Google to actually send any customers to your website. Sorry about that. As we know, when your customers do a search on Google, they're going to get, they do something like this, and then you want your website to be able to show up when they do those searches. And there's 3 main areas on the first page of Google that your website can show up and have good position in. And the first is always going to be ads. Those are going to be cost per click ads and local service ads. Both can be really profitable for you guys as long as you have good foundations set up and everything dialed in. If not, the ROI would be pretty poor. And so we should focus on the next 2 sections because these actually get the most traffic. This section here, this is your Google Map Pack, where your Google Business Profile should be. We want your profile up in the top 3 because 30% of people come straight here and don't go anywhere else. So when you're not one of these top 3 companies, you're not only leaving money on the table, but you're sending every one of those customers to your competitors. So in order to be in this top 3, you have to optimize your Google Business Profile and go get citations. Citations are simply listing the name of the business, the address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yellow Pages, Yelp, Better Business Bureau, Angie's, House. All of those are citations. You need a lot of citations. You need more than your competition has. And every single one of those citations also sends signals to Google to tell them who you are, the services you offer, and where. So those are really important to have for your business. And this third section down here, this is your organic section. This is the most important because 60 to 70% of your people are skipping your maps, they're skipping the ads, and they're coming right here. So with your website not being listed here, you're losing 60 to 70% of your jobs every single month. And in order to get in this section here, it all comes back to the foundation of this website, having the proper content and keyword strategy, and then supporting that strategy with a backlink SEO strategy. So this is Ahrefs, a paid tool we use to tell us how your website is performing. As we can see here, you have a domain rating, that's your website as a whole, has a rating of a 0 out of 100 in Google's Trustful, meaning Google doesn't trust your website, which does have to do with the quality of your website and content, but also, and more importantly, the power you send to your website. Like all the tools we use, it requires power. And with a website, it also requires power, and we send that power with backlinks. So we need a lot of these backlinks, but it's important to understand that not all backlinks are created equal. This is like a popularity contest. We only want to be going after the good quality, do follow relatable backlinks. Those are going to be from websites of other home service based businesses, vendors, magazines that are related, etc. And when you get those high quality links, it's going to boost this score. So Google's going to trust your website and is going to help promote it so people can start finding you. And it will also help you to rank for keywords. Unfortunately, because your website doesn't have any content, you have 0 keywords indexed and you have zero traffic. So by not having any of these strategies in place, you're losing at least 60 to 70% of your jobs every single month. Now, if we look at your competitor here, we can see they have a rating of a 33 with over 800 backlinks. So we need more backlinks than they have. And we need to keep pushing backlinks every single month to keep your website supplied with power. Now, because they have a lot more pages and content, they have been indexed for over 2,400 keywords, and they're getting over 2,700 people on average to their website every single month. So it just goes to show you the type of traffic you're missing by not having these strategies in place. Now, like I said, certified restoration is beatable, but it is going to take you some time. You do have to work the 3 strategies I've given you. And when you do that, you will have the opportunity to become more competitive and someday even outrank them. You also have the ability to dominate in some of the areas you serve for some of those services. So please feel free to take this information, run with it, apply it on your own, and start driving that traffic to your website. Or if you'd rather focus on what you guys do best and have a partner in growth, please reach out to Peterson SEO. This is what we specialize in, and we specialize in working with restoration companies just like you guys. So please feel free to reach out with any questions that you might have, respond to my email, or give us a call, and we would love to chat with you. And we would also love to get feedback on this custom strategy video for you, because I'm always trying to do better. So thanks a lot for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.